It was Jazz Bulls, 1998, Game 1 of the NBA Final.
I watched this. It was like 3 minutes of the start of the game.
It was like, oh, watch this, 3 minutes of beautiful basketball. That shit was a joke compared to what happens in the NBA today. And now that is not an assertion that they were a joke in 1998. In 1998, that was basketball at the peak of its goddamn powers. It was incredible. I was only 3, so I don't remember it, but I know for a fact that that shit was electric, Cody. It was awesome. And a 3-minute clip doesn't tell the whole story. But when you watch that clip, the first thing that happens is Michael Jordan gets the ball in the right wing. In today's NBA, he was wide open. In this clip in 1998, they were playing tough defense, Cody, because those players were less skilled. I'm sorry. They were less athletic. I'm sorry. They weren't as versed in the game of basketball as they are right now. You know, and you look in the comments and you get both sides. Some people will say, oh, that was the glory game, man. That was beautiful. And you do have other people on the other side saying, if Deuce McBride was in this game, he'd be the best player. Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get both sides of it, and both probably a little ridiculous. But just try to understand how fast, how paced and spaced the game is right now. The athletes are out of control. The shooting is unreal, like something we've never seen before, because we've never seen it before. Guys from the 2000s and the 2010s cannot shoot like they can today. You can't have a lineup on the floor with less than 4 shooters. It doesn't work. It can't exist in the NBA. It cannot exist. We see it every series. If you have a guy who has a major weakness, done. Get him out of here. He sucks, right? You had 2 or 3 non-shooters on the floor at all times for the history of the game. So with all the negativity around the ref shows, which last night was a ref show and not in a way that I enjoyed thoroughly, because with both sides, there was 60, no, you were right, by the way, 38 free throws. There was 70 free throws combined for the two teams. That's not that fun. That's okay. That happens sometimes, but don't let it take away from you the rest of the incredible athleticism, shot making, and skill that currently exist in the league. And on top of it, the defense that currently lives in the league. The Spurs, the Thunder, the Knicks are really playing incredibly high level defense, Cody. That has to be mentioned as well.
Yeah, and it's physical. And for last night's game specifically, at least on the Spurs side and a little bit on OKC side, it was a lot of undisciplined basketball, especially from the Spurs. It was a lot of pushing from the back. It was a lot of getting into bad positions. It was Steph Castle actually being called for hounding SGA, despite the fact that people think he has the friendliest whistle of all time. He really, hasn't gotten a lot of those calls that probably could be. He also never complains about it. Luka Doncic jumps up and down. He jumps up and down, Luka Doncic. And Nikola Jokic, too, literally will jump up and down like throw a fit instead of getting back on defense. And that's not talked about. So again, I will say, Pete, what you don't like is winning. And I'll give you 2 more points because they just keep coming to me now. Here's one of them. 3-4 years ago, SGA averaged 10.7 free throw attempts per game, the most in his career. OKC was 40-42 and a fun play-in team. Did anyone ever say anything about those free throws? Ever? Was it ever a topic? Not one mention of it. It got a little bit of steam as they were the 1 seed and they got beat by Dallas. It picked up a ton of speed when they were the second-year 1 seed and won the finals. You don't find that odd? You think I'm still the biased one? What is the online discourse, Pete, about the Kansas City Chiefs over the last 5 years? That the refs are in their pockets, right?
Right.
Isn't that what everyone says? That the referees are rigging games for the Chiefs?
Maybe, just maybe, they're really good. You ever think about that? You know what I mean? Like,
am I the crazy one here? Like, really? It drives me nuts to listen to real people talk about this.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.